Parliament's monsoon session for 2023 is set to kick off on July 20, and the bills to be introduced during the session are not without controversies. The upcoming session will include consideration of 8 bills and the introduction of an additional 21 new bills. The Modi government is determined to pass all these bills within the 17 sittings of the session. Here are some crucial bills that are to be presented during the monsoon session that could have significant implications. With the aim of controlling civil services in the national capital, the ordinance enacted by the centre became a bone of contention between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party and a pivotal factor within the opposition alliance. The ordinance was introduced days after the Supreme Court granted the Delhi government executive control over civil services in the national capital. According to the bill, the National Capital Civil Service Authority will oversee civil service officers in Delhi except those in public order, police and land. It will decide policies through voting, covering postings, transfers, prosecutions and sanctions. The Chief Minister will chair the meetings with the Chief Secretary and Principal Home Secretary as members. But if a dispute arises, the Lieutenant Governor's decision will be final. Aam Aadmi Party is now hoping to stall the bill in the Rajya Sabha with the support of several opposition parties, including the Congress. The bill has been stridently criticized for prioritizing industrial development over forest conservation. It includes a provision exempting constructions in sensitive areas from the legal framework. This means no forest clearance is required for projects within 100 kilometers of international borders or the line of control. It is feared that such provisions will overlook social and environmental impact assessments, potentially endangering the rights of people, particularly scheduled tribes residing in forests. The Tribal Ministry and National Commission for Scheduled Tribes of the government too have raised objections to the amended bill. This bill has undergone numerous changes since its initial recommendation in 2018 and is dubbed more as a data processing bill rather than a protection bill. Experts are concerned over the bill's potential to infringe on the citizens' fundamental right to privacy. The proposed bill allows the state to process an individual's personal data for lawful purposes without explicit consent. It introduces the concept of deemed consent in certain instances, allowing companies, organizations, and the government to use personal data. Another worry is that the law could weaken the Right to Information Act as personal data of government functionaries may be shielded under it. The upcoming session will also be the first since Rahul Gandhi's disqualification as an MP. Additionally, the opposition is also determined to push for a debate on the tense situation in Manipur. Not only members of the India coalition but also constituents of the ruling NDA from the northeastern states want the Prime Minister to be present during the Manipur debate and break his silence on the ethnic violence. The opposition parties also want debates on the centre's undermining of federal principles through its governors and lieutenant governors, alleged misuse of probe agencies to target BJP's rivals, skyrocketing food prices, among other issues. The centre's sense of urgency regarding the Uniform Civil Code has also stoked tensions which may resonate during the session. Additionally, this session will be the first to be held in the new Parliament building. Most importantly, it begins just 2 days after 26 opposition parties announced an electoral coalition called Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.